So I recently tested a plant-based creme brulee recipe that was mind-blowingly good. Its main ingredients were just egg and coconut milk. I found the recipe over at nodairynocry.com. I'll leave a link in the description below to the recipe. Really, all that recipe was you took the coconut milk, the just egg, you added a little bit of sugar, vanilla extract, and some salt, threw that into a blender, blended it together until it combined really nicely. Throw that into a saucepan, heated it up, constantly whisking until it became a beautiful yellow custard. We then took that custard, divided it up into some ramekins, put those ramekins into a hot water bath, threw them into the oven at 325 degrees, baked for 25 minutes, throw them in the refrigerator until they cool down. And then look at this creme brulee. It's wonderful. All we have to do to make this the creme brulee is top this with some sugar, and then we're gonna torch it. Now, if you don't have a blowtorch, or a food-safe torch, then all you have to do is just drop it in your oven, turn the broiler on. Once it turns brown, that is when you are done and you have your creme brulee top. And then you have your creme brulee just perfect.
That is so good.
That blew my mind. That made me think though, if this is one of the best creme brulees I've ever had, could we take that same custard mixture, the coconut milk, just egg, we're gonna do 1 cup of sugar for this one since it's ice cream, add in that vanilla extract, blend it all up, throw it into the saucepan, turn it into a custard, put it into a bowl, cover it, let it sit in the refrigerator until it's fairly cold, throw it in an ice cream maker to churn or throw it right into the freezer to freeze overnight, and then you have yourself a custard ice cream. Now this custard vegan custard ice cream, I threw it in my ice cream machine and it just wouldn't freeze. I don't know if it was the fat level or the fat and sugar level that's combined here, but I'm telling you, this is, I've already tried it, the best vegan ice cream I have ever had. It has a little bit of the coconut milk flavor, but for the most part, it just has that custard-like flavor. And oh my gosh, it is amazing. Then after all of that, I saw that somebody online decided to take a box of brownie mixture and a can of coconut milk, and they made incredible vegan brownies doing just that. They replaced the egg, water, and vegetable oil to make a really good vegan brownie, and supposedly it came out incredible. But I thought, the same thing. Why don't replace those 3 eggs on the brownie mix with some just egg? So essentially we're gonna be using 9 tablespoons of just egg and 3/4 cup of coconut milk. We're gonna mix everything up, preheat the oven for 350 degrees, and we're gonna bake that for about 27 minutes. And these come out to be the most amazing vegan brownies. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at these brownies. These brownies are insane. Vegan brownies. Just look.
No. This is so good. This is awesome.
But if you could make vegan brownies, replacing everything in the vegan brownies, could we make ourselves some insane vegan chocolate chip cookies using just egg? So that's when I decided to head over to literally the best baking website that I have ever came across, my friend Emma Fontanella, to check out her gooey chocolate chip cookies. Could we take her recipe and replace the dairy and eggs with some vegan butter and just egg? So I'm gonna follow her recipe, which is essentially just some softened butter, brown sugar, white sugar, along with a little bit of vanilla extract. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to cream the vegan butter with some white sugar and brown sugar. I'm then gonna add the eggs to the mixture, 6 tablespoons of just egg, beat that in, add the flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and then I'm gonna use my hands to bring everything together, kind of knead the dough. Then we're gonna stir in the chocolate chips, use an ice cream scooper to make little cookie dough balls. We're gonna throw those in the freezer for a little while to freeze up and firm up. It's gonna make the cookies form a heck of a lot better and they won't flatten out completely. Once those freeze up and they're ready to roll, we're gonna preheat the oven for 400 degrees, bake those suckers for about 12 to 14 minutes to end up with the most beautiful vegan chocolate chip cookies you have ever seen. Look at these cookies. Look at that. That's a vegan cookie. Oh my gosh.
So good.
You wouldn't know that wasn't a vegan cookie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's it for plant-based eggy desserts that you probably wouldn't have been able to make before if you couldn't use the plant-based egg replacements. This just egg in these desserts comes out incredible. I'm telling you that creme brulee is not only one of the best creme brulees I think I've ever had, but it's a vegan creme brulee, which is just mind-blowing. Wow. Wow.